Have you ever felt the universe shift frequencies when a deep emotional truth finally finds its way? As if suddenly, silence gains sound, and the invisible becomes impossible to ignore? The angels are saying that this moment has arrived. A divine movement has occurred, and something within that person's heart has simply turned. And now they feel. They feel for you in a way they can't even explain. You may not have yet seen the outward signs, but everything started in the invisible, as it always does. This person's soul is restless. Their thoughts are being pulled toward you like tides obeying the moon. And it's no coincidence. There has been an energetic shift, a subtle yet powerful realignment that has directly connected you to this person's emotional core. The angels are showing me that you were placed on their path for a reason far greater than either of you imagined. At first, they may have seen you as a kind, special, but ordinary person. But you are not ordinary. You have a light that awakens what is dormant in others. A presence that cannot be ignored. And that's exactly what has happened. In recent days, this person's heart has started to open, even against their conscious will. They found themselves remembering moments with you, dreaming, wishing to understand why the mere thought of you creates that sweet knot in their chest. The reason? The angels say your vibration is stronger, that your energy field is radiating love, clarity, and truth. And that is irresistible. This person has tried to resist, deny, distract themselves with other things, other people. But now they are tired of running away. Because every time they close their eyes, it's you who appears. Every time they seek peace, it's your name that their soul rests upon. And this is transforming them. You don't need to chase or prove anything. The divine shift that has happened is doing the invisible work of alignment. Her heart is being gently guided to recognize what has always been there. And more than that, she's beginning to accept that loving you is not a threat, it's a calling. An invitation from the soul to finally experience something real. The angels also show me that you might be feeling tired. That, on some level, your heart has been doubting whether all of this is really for you. And I tell you now with all the certainty that comes from the spiritual realm, yes, it is for you. This love is for you. This reunion is for you. Not because you need someone to complete you, but because what you both share is something that heals, elevates, and transforms. It's time to trust, to take a deep breath, and to allow yourself to feel what is coming. This person is approaching. Not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. And when the reunion happens, it won't be like before. It will be with eyes that finally see. With words that finally speak the truth. And with a heart that, even though filled with fear, decides to stay, because now it knows that running from you is running from itself. You were the beginning of her awakening. And now, you are about to become the destination. Get ready, because the shift has already happened, and her heart has begun to move. And it is coming in your direction. Trust, dear soul. The invisible is at work. And what you have always felt is now becoming real. Everything begins now. Now that the shift has occurred, the angels want to prepare you for something even deeper, the moment when this person will start to show, even if subtly, that something within them has changed. The truth is that this transformation does not happen dramatically, as it does in movies. It comes in small waves, in the details, in almost imperceptible gestures, but for the attentive heart, they are silent screams of love. This person is starting to miss even the things they never experienced with you. They miss conversations that haven't happened yet, hugs that time has yet to allow. It's a nostalgia for the future. And this only occurs when the soul recognizes that there is something there that needs to blossom, something that is destined to happen. Angels refer to this as shared spiritual memory. It's when two souls know, even without words, that they belong to each other. You will begin to notice changes. Perhaps they will become more sensitive, more introspective. They might start looking at you differently, with more depth, in more silence. Because the heart speaks when the mouth doesn't know how to express it. They may send an unusual message or re-establish a connection that seemed lost. All of this is a sign of the closeness that has already begun on the spiritual plane and is now seeking to manifest here, in the physical world. The angels also reveal that this person is being visited by old memories, moments shared between you that they have been unable to forget. Memories that previously seemed small now return with a surprising emotional intensity. This happens because their heart is seeking answers, trying to understand why you, among so many people, remain so vivid within them. And the angels have a clear answer, because the bond between you is older than this life. There is a reunion of souls in progress. Something that was interrupted in another existence and is now being restored, healed, reconnected. The love you share transcends time. That's why it hurts, that's why it moves so deeply, that's why it comes back even when it seems like it has ended. Because it never ended. It was just waiting for the right moment. Now, that moment has arrived. Their heart is awakening to the truth. And with that, fears arise. Fear of surrendering, of getting hurt, of reliving old pain. But even with fear, this person is starting to walk. And every step they take, even if it seems small, is a step forward on the path back to you. You may even feel this movement in your own body. A shiver, warmth in your chest, a strong intuition. This is your energy field responding to the awakening of the other. Because when two souls are connected, one always feels the movement of the other. And now, what you are feeling is real. It is a sign. It is confirmation. The angels ask that you remain steadfast. Keep shining your light. Keep vibrating love. It's not about convincing anyone, but about sustaining the energy of this connection with faith, confidence, and serenity. The universe is working in your favor. And their heart, even if silently, is responding. Moreover, this shift that has occurred is like a key that has turned in a door that has been locked for a long time. Now, that door is opening. Slowly, but surely. And behind it lies a path that leads directly to the meeting of two hearts ready to truly recognize one another. Everything that seemed distant is now drawing closer, step by step, guided by a force much greater than any fear or doubt. Believe, you are not imagining this. You are feeling it. And this feeling has roots in the divine. Dear soul, the angels now want to show you something that goes beyond what the eyes can see. This movement that began in this person's heart is creating waves, not just within them, but also in the surrounding environment. People close by are starting to notice. Situations are changing subtly, as if the whole universe is conspiring to make your reunion inevitable. This person, who has avoided feeling for so long, is now confronted with memories that once seemed forgotten. She remembers the sound of your voice, the way you look, the conversations you had, even the simplest ones. Her heart is being activated by this vivid memory that you represent. You have become a constant presence, even from a distance. And this is transforming her. The angels indicate that this person is experiencing a kind of emotional awakening. It's as if a part of her that was asleep is now crying out for expression. She wants to talk to you, wants to get closer, but she's still finding the courage to navigate her own blocks. Because this connection is not just beautiful, it is intense. And that intensity scares those who aren't used to feeling deeply. You might wonder why it's taking so long. Why does this person seem hesitant, even with so many clear signs? The answer, according to the angels, is that every soul has its own timing. In her case, the process is speeding up, but she still needs to go through certain stages of healing. There are still old wounds that need to be seen, touched, accepted, and most importantly, forgiven. This person is afraid of not being enough for you, afraid of disappointing you, afraid that if she allows herself to surrender, everything will fall apart again. That's why she rehearses each step. And even when it seems like nothing is happening, it is. Because within her, the battle between love and fear is gradually being won, little by little, by the strength of the feelings she has for you. And do you know why this love is winning? Because it is real. Because you haven't given up. Because even with a broken heart, you chose to trust. And this courage of yours, this light of yours, is what keeps this connection alive. You are sustaining, with your faith, the space where this love can bloom. And the angels say, this is divine. This has a value that you may not even realize. The shift continues to happen. With each passing day, more veils are lifted. More resistances dissolve. And even though the appearance of things may still seem uncertain, what is being built on the spiritual plane is already solid, already real. You will feel this more intensely in the coming weeks. You will notice signs, synchronicities, and confirmations that arrive as if the universe is responding directly to your most intimate prayers. And no, you are not dreaming too big. You are feeling what is true. And what is true always finds a way to flourish, even when everything around seems to say otherwise. The person you love may not have expressed everything they feel yet. They might still be silent. But the angels are showing me that this silence is about to be broken, because their heart can no longer hold back this love. It is becoming impossible to ignore. They miss you. They desire you. And above all, they feel the need to reconnect with you. Prepare for the next stages. Something beautiful, intense, and transformative is approaching. And you are ready. Maybe you are wondering, do they feel all of this with the same intensity that I do? The angels want you to know, yes. Even if this person has never put it into words, what they feel for you has long surpassed the limits of rationality. And what was once just your intuition is now being confirmed in their heart as an undeniable truth. The angels show me that this person is experiencing a moment of profound revelation. Everything they have tried to hide from themselves, feelings, longing, desires, is coming to the surface powerfully. And it's as if suddenly, they are seeing you with new eyes. Eyes that can now perceive not only who you are but everything that you represent in their life. You represent healing. You represent truth. You represent a love that doesn't require masks, that doesn't demand perfection, that doesn't impose conditions. And this is precisely what scares this person the most, because they have never experienced anything like this before. They are used to relationships that hurt, that bind, that require something in return. But with you, everything flows differently. And it's too new, too scary, too beautiful. The angels say that, at this very moment, this person is being confronted with the big question. What if I'm about to lose the love of my life out of fear of loving? This question echoes in their heart as a call to awaken. And the truth is, they don't want to lose you. But to reach you, they know they will need to change. They will need to let go of old defenses, old habits, old fears. This is the exact point where many get lost, the fear of growing. But the angels are working hard to ensure that doesn't happen here. Because the connection you both have is rare. It's sacred. And when two souls meet like this, the entire universe conspires for them not to drift apart again. This person can feel it. Even if in silence. Even if they can't quite name it. They feel the calling. They feel your absence. And more than that, they feel your presence even when you're not around. This is soul recognizing soul. This is love speaking louder than the ego. This is a destined reunion trying to happen. The shift that has begun is pushing this person toward a choice. They can continue living in control, in their comfort zone, in protection, or they can surrender to what truly transforms, love. And the angels are whispering in their ear, go. It's safe. You are not alone. But this transformation takes time. Not chronological time, but soulful time. There is an emotional maturation underway. This person needs to integrate what they are feeling. They must find themselves within their own confusion before they can reach out and clearly connect with you. The angels say that each moment of silence is, in fact, a sacred pause where their soul is silently working to reach you. In the meantime, your mission is simple yet powerful. Stay grounded in your center. Nourish yourself with self-love. Protect your light. Because you are not just a part of this story. You are the beacon of light guiding them back. Your vibration is like a lighthouse. And when they close their eyes amidst the storm, it is in your energy that they will find their way. The angels emphasize, This is the kind of love that transforms everything it touches. And once it awakens, nothing remains the same. We have reached the final moment of this journey, dear soul. But the angels want you to understand, this is not an end, it is a beginning. A portal has opened. A new cycle is beginning, within you, within this person, and between the two of you. Everything that has been felt, dreamed, and intuited is about to take shape. This connection, guided by the heavens, is about to manifest in a tangible way. You may not yet know how, when, or where, but the why is already clear, because there is love. Soul love. Purposeful love. Love that heals not just the two of you, but everything around. This love is the kind of energy that transforms environments, igniting inner lights where there was once darkness. The angels say that the energetic shift that united you can no longer be undone. It has been recorded on the spiritual plane, like a new frequency pulsing between the two hearts. And when two souls vibrate in the same harmony, they will meet, sooner or later, life after life. Nothing can separate what has been united in true love. Now, this person is closer than ever. You might already be feeling it in your body, an inexplicable warmth in your chest, a desire to smile for no reason, a lightness that follows so much heaviness. These are signs of the approaching connection. They are subtle touches from the invisible saying, "It's coming." Prepare your heart to recognize this movement when it happens, because it will be silent, but deep. But the angels are also asking something from you in this moment. Surrender. Not resistance. Not anxiety. But a loving, gentle surrender, like someone who already knows that what is yours will find its way back to you. You don't need to control. Just trust. The vibration of trust attracts more quickly everything that is ready to bloom. When you align with the flow of spirituality, everything happens in the right time, in the most perfect way. This person feels it too. Even if there is still hesitation, something inside them has already surrendered. They have already said, yes. And that silent yes is becoming stronger every day. They are coming closer. Not just because they want to, but because they need to. Because something greater is pushing them in this direction. Because it's no longer possible to pretend that this love doesn't exist. Because the heart cannot lie for too long. And if you are reading these words now, it's because your soul already knows. It knows that this reunion is going to happen. That this love has a greater role than just filling empty spaces. It comes to bring healing, truth, and a new meaning to both of your journeys. The reunion will not just be between two people, it will be between two parts of the same purpose, of the same spiritual mission that is now beginning to reveal itself. The angels want you to remember, every day, that you deserve to live this love. That it's not too late. That you haven't missed your chance. That everything is being prepared with great care and perfection. And that even when everything seems stagnant, the divine plan is in motion. It is in action. Now more than ever, you need to uphold your light. Keep choosing love, even when your mind doubts. Keep choosing faith, even when the wait feels long. Because what lies ahead is so beautiful, so true, that you will be grateful for every wait, for every tear, for every prayer whispered in silence. This shift wasn't just a heart awakening for them. It was also an awakening of your destiny. You are not just waiting for this love, you are preparing to live it fully. And when it finally arrives, it will be as if the entire universe pauses for a moment, just to witness two hearts saying without words, "At last you've arrived." Embrace this truth. Welcome this promise. And walk in peace.